On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Despite the year-on-year decline in all major categories of crime or criminal activities right across the length and breadth of Jamaica, crime and violence still continue to be the foremost concern of all Jamaicans, yard and abroad. So up to October 12th of this year, statistics have showed that the fatal Knockingz and Clappingz have fallen by 19.2% since January when compared to the corresponding period of 2023. So over that same period, shootings have also fallen by 6.6%. The hold on and take, the rape a bull them type of thing has fallen by 29.7%. And robberies have fallen by 18.7%. And break-ins have fallen by 2.1%. Now, this seems to be of little comfort to many Jamaicans. Nearly 50% of Jamaicans are still saying that crime and violence is the biggest problem facing the country at this time. And I am definitely in total agreement of that. Now on your screen is a survey that was done and the responses from Jamaicans. And of course, the top response is crime and violence, which stands at 48.3%. The thing that follows is the high cost of living, high prices and inflation at 15.1%, unemployment and underemployment at 7.8%. And fourth is lack of opportunity for youths. Fifth and last, which I'll be naming, you can read the rest on your own time, is too much corruption. All of which has definitely played its role in where we are today as a country. So this is definitely worrying, and the governments, both opposition and the ruling party alike, don't seem to have a plan in action to tackle crime and violence, which I'm pretty sure none will, because this what we're seeing is all by design. But I'm gonna leave that right there so for today, because I'm gonna definitely do a vlog subsequently to cover all of which I just stated. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrews South Police Division, officers attached to the CIB in the St. Andrews South is investigating the fatal Knockingz and Clappingz of this man presently on your screen at a car wash. So he was gunned down. He's said to be a truck driver from Nannyville Gardens, and he has since been identified as 45-year-old Damian Smith. So reports reaching On The Spot News Media is that sometime around 12:15 p.m. Damian Smith was sitting at a car wash which is located in the vicinity of Henderson Avenue in the General Waterhouse community. It is said that he was pounced upon by armed criminal elements who can him up, leaving him lifeless. The police is stating that they have no motive as to why his life was taken. The Olympic Gardens Criminal Investigation Branch is probing that particular Knockingz and Clappingz. Well, policemen and women of that particular policing era, if you don't know what go on, make on the Spot News Media tell you. Now, this is a direct hit that was placed on the head of that man. So it's another classic case of friends turning enemies and can't catch Quaco, catch him shot type of thing, reach Damian Smith. So what go on and know is that him have two sons we used to par with Isha, that had the done for Shanty, a section of Nannyville known as Shanty. Him had the done for the bottom section, the bottom half of Nannyville. Now, since the whole split and the whole heap of Knockingz and Clappingz we are going and couple people end up losing them 3 points. The two sons decide to leave the community. So they can't catch Quack or catch him shot thing now. That is how it came in, because the Dan can't catch him farmer, friends turn enemies. And send man go slap way this youth here known as Damian Smith in Olympic way. So right away now, the man them go sub up and rally back, go in a Nannyville. And it is said that a black car roll up and a youth jump out with a rifle. And then be Knockingz and Clappingz start going again down in the lane. So when time the man them do the dirt and drive off, the people them literally I say, yo, it's like the man them never care as to who they dunk on the lane. The man them just knock it and clap it. And I saw a next youth known as Andre end up lose 3 points. So right now, the Knockingz and Clappingz continues in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled community of Nannyville, which, by the way, is home to the dancehall artist Ding Dang. Yeah, man. Now over there in the Kingston Central Police Division, the community of Fletcher's land was rocked with a murder yesterday. Now the man presently on your screen has since been identified as Omar, whose body was seen laying lifeless in the streets of Fletcher's land yesterday. Now it is presently unclear as to who Omar really was and why his life was taken in such a fashion. But on the Spot News Media will most definitely be updating you about that fatality in subsequent newscast. Now a few days ago I carried a vlog involving 2 former Beryllium employees where police officers attached to the CTOC recovered somewhere over $100 million from their home in Caribbean Estate in St. Catherine. Now detectives have seized an additional 38.3 million Jamaican dollars in cash during a secondary search in the continuing investigation into suspected lottery scamming activities in St. Catherine. The multi-agency operation conducted on Saturday, October 19th, 2024, revisited a property on St. Vincent Boulevard in Caribbean Estate, Portmore, where officers had previously recovered $100 million. So the latest seizure now brings to a total amount seized of 90 million in Jamaican currency, comprising various currencies. So the operation, which took place between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. was led by detectives from the National Strategic Anti-Gang Division with the support from the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency and the Financial Investigation Division. The Caribbean Search Center was also there. So during the search, which was carried out in the presence of the suspects, investigators also recovered 2 electronic devices, a currency counting machine, financial documents, luxury receipts, and designer handbags. The couple's attorney was also present during the operation. So in addition to the house search, previously seized motor vehicles were inspected and further financial documents found within the vehicles were taken in for investigation. So these developments are expected to bolster the ongoing probe. Investigators have confirmed that the scope for the investigation has expanded beyond what was suspected to be lottery scamming activities. So charges against the suspects are expected to be laid in the coming days as the investigation progresses. So moving right along now, my peeps, over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. James Police Division. You remember a few weeks ago I carried a vlog where a policeman was hit by a motor vehicle, purposely so, and he was severely injured. He has succumbed to his injuries. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force is now mourning the loss of one of their constables. Presently on your screen is Linroy Codner. He passed away in the hospital from his injuries yesterday. So Codner sustained multiple brain injuries after being struck by a white Toyota Probox whilst on duty in Granville on Friday, October 4th. The incident occurred sometime after 3 p.m. when the constable who was assigned to the Granville police station in St. James was struck by that moving vehicle. The constable was reportedly thrown over a nearby precipice, suffering multiple injuries. He has been receiving treatment in intensive care before being transferred to the Falmouth facility. The JCF, through its chaplaincy branch, has informed the constable's immediate family of his passing and continues to offer them support during this difficult time. Jamaica Constabulary Force colleagues have also expressed sorrow at the loss, with many calling for prayers and support for the grieving family. The passing of the policeman has been described as a significant loss to the force. And this is really sad, my peeps, when we have criminal elements just mowing down police officers at random. And some even made jokes of it, playing the ridiculous song that has been circulating all over social media, stating that, and I quote, "Police for move with your speeder gun, 'cause we lick down police a grung." Something to that effect. And these are the songs that we glorify. I've seen that idiot being interviewed on many different social media platforms and trying to make sense of what he put out in a song and trying to convince the public that it is just entertainment. People start take a lot of what these idiots masquerading as artists as literal and carrying out these acts literally. So the song clearly stated, "Officer, move with your speeder gun, 'cause we will lick down police a grung," and that is exactly what took place. People laugh about it, and people having a jolly good and fun time. But I've always stated this: until it comes knocking on your door, you're not gonna take nothing at all in a life. Serious. So we need to understand the society that we are now living in. And I've said this already and I will say it again. Any country that its people have little to no respect for law and order is a country that is destined to fall into nothing but death and destruction. The gates of hell has been opened in our dearly beloved island home. And it is just sad to see how many of us are willingly walking in. Boy, may I tell my peeps. The thing rough, but anyway, look out for your second vlog later on. I'm going to touch upon some serious topics and get down into the meat of the matter. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.